WTXL ABC 27's Rockman Johnson live for us now from the NAACP conference in Rockman. Eric Holder's speech certainly highly anticipated today as there's been all this discussion about possible civil rights charges filed. What's some of the reaction now you're hearing from the conference to Eric Holder's speech today?
Well, Greg, good afternoon. Thanks so much. And when I tell you that it was a jubilant, excited crowd inside the convention center, people were yelling and cheering and praying and even crying in thanks to the Obama administration, they said, for coming in. In fact, I was talking to one of the NAACP officials who said, I don't believe it. I know it's true. It's hard to believe it, but I know things are going to be okay. So one of the things that Eric Holder said, and let's take a look at his speech. He just walked off the stage just moments ago, but he said, and I quote, "The Justice Department shares your concern. I share your concern. And as we first acknowledged last spring, we've opened an investigation into this matter, independent of the legal determination that will be made. I believe this tragedy provides another opportunity for our nation to speak honestly about the complicated and emotionally charged issue that this case has raised. We must not let this opportunity pass. Those who have lost the most, Trayvon's parents, they suffered a pain, and it's one that I as a father cannot begin to understand, this nation that we cherish." And again, the Attorney General has, in that Trayvon Martin case, or rather the George Zimmerman case and the death of Trayvon Martin, said the Justice Department is looking into it to possibly bring civil rights charges. And I talked to several legal scholars, and what that means is it doesn't exactly reverse the decision, but what will happen is the Justice Department, along with the FBI, will go through every inch of the case. They'll look at interviews that were made. They'll look at testimony from others, but they will dig through that case to see if there is something that changes. Now, the other two speakers just before the Attorney General were the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Kathleen Sebelius, as well as Sean Donovan, who was the Secretary of HUD. The Secretary of HUD just posed a brand new set of guidelines. They announced it here at the conference. That's on our website at WTXL.tv. You can look at all the changes to HUD. And Kathleen Sebelius gave some figures about how Obamacare has changed America. In fact, she was saying now that some of the numbers are in. There are 7 million people that were not insured before Obamacare. She says they're insured now, and a great deal of those are African Americans, which met with a huge round of applause. So things are going to continue. We'll keep you up to date on what's going on here and the fallout or the reaction to Eric Holder's announcements. Live at the 104th NAACP conference in Orlando, Florida, I'm Rockman Johnson, ABC 27, dedicated to you.
All right.